Nigel, how do you reflect on that point this evening?
Good clean sheet, good point, but I thought second half we had enough situations and especially one absolute glaring opportunity to win the game.
Yeah, I'm guessing that opportunity fell to Jordan Barry.
Yeah, when you're 3-4 yards out, you have to score, and that's the difference tonight. You win the game if that goes in, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, why couldn't he put it away? Was it just a nervous panic just in that situation, do you think?
I'm not sure, it just drops to you, and I don't care, whether you're forward or not, you just have to score those sorts of chances, you can't afford to miss them. But having said that, they could have nicked one on the break, second half as well. So all in all, your runs don't keep winning and winning, but it's important, I think, to stay unbeaten, which we did tonight, and say another good clean sheet. We certainly weren't at our best, and I thought it highlighted more than anything our need, which we brought in a couple of players to freshen it up, and we're playing Saturday, Tuesday.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about those players in a bit more detail later on, but the winning run comes to an end. But on the whole, the performance, what did you make of it?
I thought we were well off it first half. I thought the back four did well, hence the clean sheet, but I think then it's the need to change those players in front to get fresh legs. Ollie Clark was superb on Saturday, played his first game, gave far too many free kicks away just through fatigue tonight and not being as sharp as he was. And the same with George Marish, Sturkey. I didn't think they were anywhere near as good as they have been, and we didn't get any control in the game.
Yeah, brought on Kieran Wallace and Luke Sakins a bit earlier than what we've seen them previously. What did you make of their impact on the game?
I thought Kieran Wallace was very good tonight. I thought he came on and gave us a little bit of energy, and once he gets up to speed and his knees a little bit better, then he is one that can come in and sort of give us some fresh legs. When these play, Saturday is not the problem, but we have to put so much effort in to win a game, and the lads it's the same lads most games, and that's why we've got the players in to give them a break.
Yeah. What was missing tonight, Nigel? Do you think it was not just that clinicalness in front of goal?
Well, that sort of energy, and we said when you're not at your best, first thing you don't lose, which we didn't, and if things really go your favour and you get presented with that sort of chance, you win the game 1-0. Everyone says, oh, we weren't brilliant tonight, scrappy performance, you get your 3 points and you go home. And we were very close to doing that.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it as well when Barry shot that shot. I mean, either side of the defender, and it would have been in. A couple of chances as well for Ryan Sturk. He drew a good save from the goalkeeper too. Ultimately, it just wasn't going to go in tonight.
No. But as I say, we got away with a couple at our end a little bit. They had a couple of efforts, so probably a fair result overall. But when we're pressing and doing as well as we are, you're just looking for that little bit of something just to get you that 1-0 victory. Yeah. But again, second game on the spin, I don't know where this wind's coming from, but it's ruining some games.
Yeah. It's following us, I think, around the country. Yeah, seems like it, absolutely. Away from football, it's transfer deadline day yesterday. 2 signings brought in late last night. Tell us a bit more about them if you can, starting with Matty Longstaff from Newcastle.
Yeah, it was a contact from David Sharp that just came on pretty late in the afternoon and said he was, I think, lined up to go somewhere else. Hasn't happened, and it was through David's contacts, and we just got a shout, would you like to take him? Newcastle have been very, very fair and said, we need him to go out and play. He's been at Aberdeen, not played as many times as they hoped, so they needed him to come somewhere. The level's irrelevant, he just needs to start playing football again. He's been away with Newcastle abroad last week, so he's doing a lot of training out there, and he'll be in with us and hopefully supplement our midfield. And it's like games like tonight where I wish we could have had him for that sort of fresh legs.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in the Premier League and got experience already. He's only 21, I think he is, but ultimately he adds fresh legs and a lot of flair as well by the looks of it.
Yeah, flair and a little bit of quality, you hope, in these sorts of games that might make the difference. Although he's 21 now or something, he's only played 19 league games in his career, so he needs to come and play some football, and he's got a lot of competition in there as well. I was telling him on the phone yesterday that we do knock it about for a League Two side, and he probably doubts that after seeing us tonight.
But I'm sure he would have enjoyed this evening, well, especially the second half. The first half, maybe not so much. But let's move on to the second one. Jamie Murphy, forward as well. Why did you bring him in?
We've worked with him a couple of times before, once at Sheffield United, and then he had him on loan at Burton before COVID came, and he's an outstanding player, and very, very fortunate, I think, to get him to come to Mansfield, and one that the supporters, another one that could make the difference on nights like tonight, and plays anywhere across the front three or whatever, just behind the forwards, but he's just a good player. He scored 10 goals, I think, for us in the first 2 or 3 months of after coming on loan at Burton. That was in League One. So looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah, as are we as well. Bringing in the likes of Jamie Murphy, Matty Longstaff as well adds to a very high quality window with the likes of John Joe O'Toole signing permanently as well, Luke Sakins among others. How happy are you with the business you've done in January?
Absolutely delighted. I think to we didn't really want to lose Harry, but in the end we've got Matty Longstaff in, and we've got those Lucas, and once he gets fit, the reason he's not starting, he's not 100% fit yet. He played for Burton 2 or 3 weeks ago, came on second half when he was injured, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank actually thanked him personally after the game, because he knew he wasn't right, but it set him back a little bit, so he's not quite up to starting a game yet. Hopefully next week, but I think the 5 signings will certainly give us a little bit more of what we need for the last 19 games.
Yeah, and you talk about adding quality to quality that you've already got already. Were there any bids or any interest in players that you've already got?
We had a couple of enquiries for players. Nobody's too keen on going, which is brilliant. I think now we just need to get a couple of Ryan Burke needs to go out on loan, which we're working on. We had an inquiry for Jason Law to go on loan today, so with Matty coming in, I think that could do him good.
Yeah. How important is it to keep hold of the key players that you've got throughout the last 19 games, whilst adding to the quality as well?
Oh, it's very important. That was the idea of the window. You don't want to finish a transfer window weaker than when you started it, and I certainly don't think we have. It's funny talking to the players. A few of them have worked with Jamie Murphy before, and they know of Matty Longstaff. So hopefully they were as excited as everybody's supporters and that to get those 2 in. We didn't need lots of players. It gives us 18 outfield. We've got George Lapsley out injured, so that'll be down to 17. He's going to be a little bit longer than we thought. But you say we just need that quality just to be able to change it around when you're playing so many games.
Look forward to seeing them in action. Thank you very much, Nigel.
Thank you.